I want to tell you an important tip about the course content. So some students or many students, when they go and study a topic, they go for the course in its order, okay? He has to finish lecture 1, then lecture 2, then lecture 3, and he cannot skip sections. Okay, so here, if you are already familiar with software testing, in this case, you don't have to follow the sequence of the course. For example, you know that you need to learn API testing, so you can begin the course from API testing. Also, if you are already working as a software tester or you are working in another role, but your manager, for example, is asking you about things about software testing. Okay, you are a business analyst and you are asked about performance testing. This is just an example, okay? Your company is asking you to search about this topic and see what is the best tool to use for performance testing. So in this case, you can go for the performance testing section. You don't have to follow the sequence. Even for example, if you are an HR manager and you need to include some questions in your interviewing process. So in this case, you can watch the interview questions section, okay, and get some questions from it. Also, if you are from another field and you don't care about software testing, but you just need to know about the freelance testing websites like Upwork, here in this course, I'm talking about the freelance testing websites from software testing perspective. But even if you are not a software tester, you will find this section useful. The same with the programming section, for example, object-oriented programming. You can watch this section even if you are watching it in order to learn programming, in order to work as a software engineer or web developer or mobile developer. All of those are considered as useful ways to make use of the course content. Another reason that might make you skip some sections, and I advise you to do this, is that you might find some sections very challenging for you, okay? You are not understanding API testing. So in this case, do not give up and say, okay, I'm not a good software tester. No, you might be not ready yet to understand this section. So in this case, skip it, go to the next section, and then after 1 week, 2 weeks, or even after 1 month, you can go back and watch this section again. Some topics, when I was a junior software tester, I wasn't understanding them at all, like test automation, for example. And then lately in my career, when I began to study the same topic from the same source, by the way, again, I found it very easy because I gained knowledge and experience that made me able to grasp the concepts and the techniques that are mentioned in this topic.